In today's video, I want to take you guys through a major new PlayStation 4 game sale over at GameStop to celebrate Memorial Day. They are doing a buy two get one free sale, and yes, GameStop has done buy two get one free sales in the past. However, this time around, it is applicable not only to used games, but to new games as well, and I know a lot of you guys like to pick up your games brand new. Well, this offers you a pretty good way to do so. Also, on top of that, I do want to take a look at some other pieces of information. The retro first-person shooter in Project Warlock is coming to the PlayStation 4, and it's coming very soon, and we have some very interesting details on Final Fantasy VII Remake sales in its release month, and it's actually beaten the PlayStation Network sales numbers of the previous record holder, so we'll go over that at the end of this video. Alright, first of all, again, GameStop is running a buy two get one free sale on all games. Now, if you want to get pre-owned games, you can get pre-owned games. However, it is applicable to new games as well, which I think is a first for GameStop when they do these buy two get one free sales. Nevertheless, there are some really good deals available. Persona 5 Royal Edition is down to $50, and coupled with the buy two get one free, you can pair it up with some games and get some really good deals. I see GTA 5 Premium Edition, that is down to $20. Red Dead Redemption 2, $40. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order is there still at its base price of $60, so if you pair it with two other $60 games, essentially you'll get it for $40. MK11 is there, that's $40. Control is there, that's $30. I would say that that is a really good pickup in conjunction with the buy two get one free. Borderlands 3 Super Deluxe Edition is $50. Borderlands 3 itself is $30, which is pretty good, all things considered, if you do pair it with two other $30 games. Resident Evil 2 is $30. Borderlands The Handsome Collection is $15. BioShock The Collection is $15. The Outer Worlds is $40, so if you pair Outer Worlds with two other $40 games, let's say you get Outer Worlds, Red Dead Redemption 2, and what's another $40 game we have here? Mortal Kombat 11, essentially you'll get each of them for $30. I would say that's pretty good, all things considered. Actually, a little bit less than $30. My math skills are not on point right now. It would be $80. $80 divided three-way is $26.67, so that's pretty good. Code Vein is $29.99, so that in conjunction with a buy two get one free, pretty good. Team Sonic Racing is on there. One Punch Man, A Hero Nobody Knows. My Hero One's Justice 2. Borderlands 1 Game of the Year Edition is there. Bayonetta and Vanquish 10th Anniversary Bundle is there. Mega Man Zero ZX Legacy Collection is there. That hasn't been going on sale much, so that is definitely a good pickup in conjunction with the sale. FF7 Remake, I see the Deluxe Edition there. Maneater, which just came out, that's listed there, so that's really good. Saints Row the Third Remastered, which just came out as well. Resident Evil 3 Remake, so Resident Evil 3 Remake, if you pair it with two other $60 games, getting it for essentially $40, that is pretty good, and the cheapest I've seen the RE remake for. Doom Eternal is there, Overwatch, Uncharted 4, Catherine Full Body, Call of Duty World War II, Sekiro Shadows Die Twice, although that's still at $60. That game's a year old, and it's really held up in price. Neo 2 is there, although Neo 2 will be on sale as a part of Days of Play. Days Gone, Far Cry 5, Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim Special Edition, Dark Souls 3 The Fire Fades Edition, which is pretty good. Dead Stranding in its pre-owned form is $40, KH3, Kingdom Hearts 3, Tekken 7 is $20, Batman Arkham Knight is $10, DB Fighters is $20, Nier Automata is there, Fallout 4, Rainbow Six Siege, Persona 5 Base, Dark Souls Remastered, so that's pretty good. DS1 Remastered doesn't go on sale often, but it's available for $20 new right now, so that is pretty good. Watch Dogs 2, World War Z is at $20, that's really good. Grand Blue Fantasy Versus, we haven't seen many deals on that either. Devil May Cry 5 is $30, Rise of the Tomb Raider is $15, Bloodborne is $20, Skyrim VR, Ace Combat 7 is $30, which is really good if you pair it up with two other $30 games. Prey is $9.99, Call of Duty Ghosts is there, Need for Speed, you guys get the idea. AC4 Black Flag, my favorite Assassin's Creed game that I always feel like deserves a mention. Monster Hunter World Iceborne Master Edition is $40, so in the $40 tier, that's probably one of the best ones that you can pick up, so a lot of good stuff. I'll leave a link in the description box below. You can have a look at it for yourself. I know GameStop at this point isn't everybody's favorite retailer, however, if you are just looking for good deals, maybe this is something worth taking a look at. Alright, moving on from that, retro first-person shooter and Project Warlock is coming to PlayStation 4 on June 9th. It'll be arriving to Switch on June 11th and Xbox One on June 12th. Battle through 60 levels set across 5 domains. This is a game that first launched on PC through Steam all the way back in December 2018, and it was received very well with a very positive reception across 1,078 Steam user reviews, and it was pretty well received by critics as well, with a 78 on Metacritic and an 8 out of 10 from Destructoid, 8 out of 10 from Eurogamer, and an 8.2 from us gamers. As far as the description of the game, Project Warlock is a first-person shooter that fans of Doom, Hexen, and Wolfenstein cannot miss. It serves you an exploding cocktail of bullets, spells, and monsters. Battle through 60 levels of non-stop action packed with bloodthirsty enemies and challenging bosses. The game itself, again, very old school in presentation. You'll explore 60 vast levels in 5 settings, from frozen Antarctic base to the sands of Egypt to the medieval castles, courts, and graveyards. Find keys to unlock passages, reveal secret caches with ammo and gold, use lifts and hidden buttons to access new areas, finally descend to hell to face the ultimate challenge and emerge victorious. It has combat, tons of enemies, from flying demons to 5-story robots, splashing walls and floors with their blood in chunks, dodge bullets and projectiles, figure out strategies and weapons that work best against each of the nasty villains, learn their moves and stay one step ahead to survive through the levels, face mega bosses and vast final areas to complete each world, and expand your arsenal with new weapons found along the way, from powerful blades to massive guns. Collect and develop your favorite gear and master the craft of carnage. Reach into vast arsenal of 38 types of weapons, so a large variety, and learn their secrets, tricks to deliver maximum damage fast, grab ammo, and spit out series of bullets, walls of flames, and burst of magic shots to bring down enemies foolish enough to stand in your way. The game itself notes 60 levels across 5 different worlds, 72 different enemy types, 38 different weapons, 8 spells, and 12 perks, so it's got quite a bit of diversification as far as its gameplay elements go. It's priced at $12 on Steam. I don't know if it's being released at the same price on PSN. $12 is kind of a funky price point. And actually, it was noted, I missed it on the press release, it will be dropping at $14.99, so that'll be the price on the console version. So yeah, that'll be coming. Gameplay itself looks quite good. If you're a fan of old school shooters, this is definitely one to keep on your radar. And lastly, here is some really interesting information coming from Superdata. Final Fantasy VII Remake has sold 2.2 million copies via digital platforms in April, that being the PlayStation Store, and that has actually broken the previous record holder in Marvel's Spider-Man for the most amount of copies sold in a month, in the month of release. So that is an impressive statistic. I mean, Final Fantasy VII was going to be a big game. We all knew that. But it beating Spider-Man, hey, I think some people were expecting that. I think Spider-Man holds a little bit more of a name value than Final Fantasy VII. I don't know. That's a hard comparison to make, in all honesty. Spider-Man had an immense amount of hype going into it, as did FF7, but it is pretty ridiculous. Superdata's monthly tracking of worldwide digital video game spending is in for April, and it shows impressive results for a number of high-profile AAA games. Animal Crossing once again led the way, but Final Fantasy VII Remake and Resident Evil 3 Remake weren't far behind. Their combined performance helped to boost total digital spending across the games industry to a record-breaking $10.5 billion in April. The numbers once again point to lockdown measures as a result of what's going on, as having benefited the games industry immensely. Revenue was higher than March of 2020 and was up 17% over April 2019, $8.9 billion year over year. Earnings grew on both mobile of 14% and PC up 12%. Console growth was even more substantial, of 42% year over year, largely due to strong performances from existing titles. Square Enix's RPG in particular did 2.2 million digital sales, a number that sees it beat out Spider-Man's previous first-month PS4 exclusive digital sales record. Resident Evil 3 Remake sales were only just behind its predecessor at 1.3 million. Superdata notes that Resident Evil 3 had notably lower review scores than RE2, but likely benefited from the extremely positive reception its predecessor enjoyed. But it was Animal Crossing New Horizons that killed everything. That took the top digital spot in April with 3.6 million units. This game is just a cultural phenomenon at this point, as Superdata noted. The Nintendo title has become a cultural phenomenon, with major celebrities and an NFL team posting about the game on social media. Digital sales declined a modest 27% in April, but it's now the top Switch title in lifetime digital sales and lifetime digital revenue after only 2 months on the market. That is an obscene statistic, and I've been seeing it on social media. Just about everybody I know is playing Animal Crossing. People that I never knew even owned a Nintendo Switch suddenly are posting social media images of them with a Nintendo Switch showing off their Animal Crossing gameplay, and it's just shocking to me how huge that game is. Nevertheless, that's a game that has just caught like wildfire, and it's not realistic to expect every game to catch on like that. A Final Fantasy VII Remake was really catering towards that audience of gamers, that core gamer, and it did very well at 2.2 million sales. And obviously, digital sales are going to be behind a little bit because I think people are a little bit adverse to going out right now, although they can order the game online. That is always an option, but there were Final Fantasy VII copies being delayed through like Amazon shipment, so I imagine the digital sales were heightened a little bit. It would be be interesting if all things were equal in a world state. How would FF7 Remake have done, and would it have beaten out Spider-Man? That's a question we'll never know the answer to. What we do know is that FF7 has done very, very well commercially. And that's going to conclude this video. Again, GameStop running a fantastic sale, buy two get one free on everything, new and used games. Retro first-person shooter and Project Warlock coming to the PS4 on June 9th at $14.99, and FF7 Remake breaking Spider-Man's digital sales record. That's going to conclude this video. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.